Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again on EGTV. And we lost. No, why am I lying? We drew 2-2 to Chelsea because Joe Willock's goal should have friggin' stood. That was some bullshit. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. Why that goal did not stand? They should have somehow sorted that out. These guys, Chelsea, had less preseason practice than us. They played less games than us. They've had less players available than us. Whoever is playing music, please be quiet in the background. But yeah, this is just bullshit. I don't know how that freaking happened, but let's get this show started. We're going to be talking about the game. We're going to be talking about everything around today's game. We're going to be discussing some of the key moments, such as Thomas Partey rolling his ankle, getting injured around the 40th minute mark. We're going to also be discussing stuff around Ben White's performance, playing his first game at Arsenal. But this injury is the main reason why everyone's going to be discussing today. That plus we need to have an intervention for a certain individual. He had a terrible performance in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We need to talk about that. Ben White's overall performance, Tammy Abraham scoring a goal, Hector Bellerin. There's so many things we're going to talk about, but let's get this show started the right way. Let me introduce the guests. How you guys doing? We got Gunnar Express, we got Aslan, we got Will, and we got Gunnar King. How you guys doing today?
Well, good, man.
What's up, brother?
Well,
doing good
could
today.
be better.
Big up everyone. Big up the panel. Big up everyone in the chat box. Yeah, good as I can be, bro. But bad result. But what can we do?
Okay, so first thing we got to do is look back at the game and talk about the goals. So first goal, Kai Havertz scores a goal. What the hell happened that led to the goal for Kai Havertz? I'll tell you guys. Arsenal, once again, Rob Holding is nowhere to be found in the picture. You have everyone tracking back to try to get to the defenders. They kept two players high up the pitch. So Timo Werner earlier got his shot blocked by his pass blocked by Pablo Mari. The same situation happened again. This time the pass was not blocked. Kai Havertz scored 1-0, and we're behind again. So whose mistake do you guys say it was for the opening goal? What can we do, and what can we learn from the opening goal against Kai Havertz? Because that to me was the first moment where it's like, you know what, we need to wake the hell up, because we can't keep making the same mistakes. I'll throw it to you, Gunnar King.
Yeah, I think there was the defensive shape was out of place. I think you summarized it pretty well, where they kept the two strikers up to kind of exploit us trying to push up. I think no one really committed to closing down Werner quickly enough. I think it was who made the pass into Havertz. Havertz is very good at finding space between centre backs, which he did very well. I think Leno could have come off of his line a bit quicker. And perhaps anticipated where the ball was going to narrow the shooting angle. Defensively, it was poor. I can't really defend that at all, and we have to improve going into next season. I think it would be interesting to see if Holding keeps his place. For me, I think the partnership we need to go with is Gabriel and White. I do worry about their relative lack of experience in this league. Both got a year of Premier League experience to their name, but look, I'd rather take that risk, I think, at the moment than go with Holding, especially against strikers that have pace, which Werner does.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Azan? Quick review the opening goal.
Yeah, I mean, Holding, what was he doing? He left his centre back partner in no man's land, and what can one man do defending two opposition attackers? It was just, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know.
Okay, then I'll throw it over to you, Shaw. Shaw, welcome for joining us. How you doing? What do you think about the opening goal from Kai Havertz?
Oh, for fuck's sake, bro! Mate. I obviously I can see what our club's trying to do. They're trying to do this high line now, innit? Only thing is the players that we got that's like on the edge of that high line. Mate, they're just, who was it that was left on that occasion?
It was Elneny, Tierney, and Pablo Mari. Pablo Mari was covering Werner. Holding was nowhere to be found. Elneny was tracking back.
striker. He's doing up striker. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
And then he was tracking back, and Kieran Tierney could be nowhere to be found.
Yeah. I saw it. Like, bro, it was crazy, bro. It's just mad. But if you looked in the game, you saw that happening so much. It's just that there was a last-ditch tackle that would have saved it, or someone did actually cut the line or anything like that. Like, it was happening so much. Like, we saw it happen at the end with Tammy. Tammy had about 10 seconds in the box to just do nothing. Like, he ended up shitting the bed, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's what, bro? It's absolutely crazy. But I've got more to say on the other stuff that goes on in the game, innit? So yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay. Anybody else want to talk about the opening goal? Because I want to talk about Rob Holding's positioning in the opening goal. It was absolutely he was nowhere to be found.
That's exactly what I was going to say, actually, because
go ahead.
Rob Holding was literally so the way that Arteta was trying to do today, he was like doing this whole man mark thing, where everyone had their man to mark, and Ziyech, what he did is he just like slotted back, and Rob Holding, he followed him, like he just completely followed him, which made him literally slot into the midfield position, which caused Timo Werner to be able to find that space in behind, and they completely exposed them. And the craziest thing is that's exactly what the Chelsea do. If you guys look at their final against City, they did the same exact thing where the team was man marking set players, but the movement of these players were just like they would just drag defenders inside, and that's what would cause Timo to be able to just run in behind. And I just don't get why Rob Holding just slotted up so high up. Like, knowing that Pablo Mari isn't quick, Rob Holding should have just stayed and just kept an eye out on Ziyech. It just doesn't make sense to me.
That seemed like it was some sort of a tactic, though, because it just kept happening. You know how much times I saw Rob Holding on the fucking halfway line?
Yeah, like that itself, like that tactic itself, like the whole man marking thing is good to an extent, but you just have to tell the center backs, it's like you don't have to fully commit to them. You could still stay in your position, but still man mark that player,
Or once they get to a certain.
The thing is, you can't commit to a high line with Mari and Holding because neither have pace. The whole thing with a high line is you've got to have at least one centre back with good recovery pace. Right. And Holding and Mari, neither of them are known for their pace over 5 yards or having a high top speed. So I think some of that has to go to the selection from Arteta, not just the selection of the players, but the system. Like, you can't, it's all well and good wanting to enact a system, but if your players don't fit the system, you have to use a different one. Okay,
I need to get this back into the discussions. When Partey got injured, did you guys think it was severe? Because I did not think it was going to be as severe as it looks now. Because what I'm doing is I'm bringing up the Partey part now so I can show you guys the actual injury, because it does look serious. It does look very serious. Like I'm slightly worried. Are you guys worried yet?
Yeah, from what I hear, it's 4 to 6 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, so let me get the actual image up to show you guys what I'm talking about with the Partey injury.
He was our best player too on the pitch. That's what scares you, man. He was the best midfielder we had on the pitch.
Oh shit, is that Will?
Yeah, that is Will.
Oh, big up Will, man. What you saying, bro?
What's up, bro?
Bro, what do you mean, bro? Space is coming to the channel now. There you go.
It doesn't say his name, innit? I was just thinking, right, is that Will's? Is that Will's voice? Yeah, all right, big up, man. Big up.
Okay, so where is this Partey injury? I'm trying to find it. What's the doctor's name?
What's his name? Let me pull it up for you.
What's his name?
It starts with a NAR.
What is it? Like a ligament? Like
it's a high ankle sprain. It's a systemic sprain, I think it is.
The doctor's name's Raj.
They're saying if it's a grade 1, which basically means it's like the worst it can be, it'll be 4 to 6 weeks. And the fact that he kept pulling up and it looked like it was painful probably suggests it will be a main injury.
People asking for the links. I'll put the link in the chat.
I just sent it to you.
I'll let some people jump on. Yeah, I found it. Okay, so here we go.
As horrible as this sounds, right? As horrible as this sounds, this forces our hand in the transfer market in the centre of midfield.
Does it though?
Aslan said that earlier. He said now it's going to force them to buy a player.
Oh, we're done.
Bro, this is why I say we go to the transfer market half-hearted. This is now going to cause us to be reactive when we should have been proactive before July the 1st.
Guys, I'm gonna
Oh
have to
my
block
god!
that.
Jesus
I'm gonna have to
Christ.
block that because it's kind of making people cringe.
Oh, that doesn't look good, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Yeah, let's
yeah.
get that out of there, man.
That's
I'm
mad.
gonna block that in a
Get
second.
that out of there.
Don't
I
worry,
don't
don't
want
worry.
to
I'm
see
gonna
that.
block it. I'm gonna block it. I'm gonna block it. But Dr. Raj on Twitter said basically, Samuel, you can join if you have connection still. I don't think he does, but yeah. So
Well,
he was saying it could be 4 to 6 weeks. This is what the doctor was saying. He's saying found a specific mechanics and injury. What? 1 second. Let me get it read out to us. So the specific mention is 1 second. What?
I mean, he basically what he's saying is he's found the cause, mechanism. He means the
Okay,
cause.
so he's
which
saying
is the
Harry
picture.
Maguire. Yeah. I was just listening to it. He
It's
said,
similar to Maguire's injury. Yeah.
yeah, so he was saying it's similar to Harry Maguire's injury. It could be 4 to 6 weeks. It's called a symptomatic tear. It typically takes around 4 to 6 weeks for a timeline to heal. It's gonna be a situation where he has a high ankle sprain, and he could recover quickly from it. But at the moment, this is just his analyzation from watching it from a distance. Of course, this doesn't mean it's the actual injury, but it looks very concerning. He said he'll have a video and more information on it soon once he sees the actual footage.
I actually think we've reached the point with Partey where even if he's back earlier, we give him just the 6 weeks, no matter what. We just give him 6 weeks to let his body fully recover. Don't risk it. Do you know what I mean? Just because we're seeing a recurring theme here, and yeah, that's what's worrying me more than anything as well.
Slowly just killing him for his career, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
He's injured like twice at Atletico Madrid. So far, he's been injured like 5 times for us already, bro. This is mad. This is crazy.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Igal, first of all, big up. I hope all of you are doing well. I've watched the game. I want to say I want to start the positives first of all. Lokonga, I really like him. He played very well, and also Ben White. Yeah, he was having a decent game. But if we talk about a little bit of Bellerin, for me, he's not good enough, to be honest. I know that it's just a friendly, but at that, what was he thinking? Like what? It was just symbol. He could have just done it better. That is like again, what we have known it before for Bellerin. I hope we get a new right back. Hopefully.
Bro, I'm gonna throw it to somebody who hasn't spoken yet. Willie, you haven't said much. We also have Gunner Express hasn't said much, and I'm gonna throw it to you guys next. What are you guys saying?
Yo, what are you
can
saying?
go first. Samuel's here too, but Samuel, I'll throw it to you in a second. Just 1 second. Let other people go first. You just came. Will, what are you saying on this injury, Thomas Partey injury?
It sucks, man. He literally was our best player today. The balls he was pinging inside the box, his vision, his offensive duty, he was doing a great job. And just to lose him is going to be a very, very big loss, And the one thing that's kind of scary is that we don't have other midfielders to be able to be there, to be able to take his place and be able to do what he did. Because you saw the moment he came off, our team just completely lost it. Like our midfield was completely lost. We had no composure. We couldn't even control or dominate the midfield. We couldn't do anything without Partey. And I agree. I hope that this is actually a big sign for the club to see that we need to invest in this midfield position. And it's just upsetting, bro. Like, he generally was our best player today. He really was. You could tell that Xhaka couldn't replicate what he was doing just because, again, Xhaka is just too slow and immobile. Yeah. But those passes that Partey was doing, oh my goodness. The only player that the moment when Lukonga came on, we got control of the midfield. Yep. That is the craziest thing. We brought our young guy to control the midfield that Xhaka and Anelli couldn't do. Lukonga was able to replicate somewhat of Partey's game, but Partey is just Partey, bro. That guy's just a different animal, man. He's just a beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. Gunner Express, do you want to go first, or do you want to let Samuel go?
I don't want to talk about the Partey team, bro. I want to talk about something else in it. So Samuel.
Okay, no problem. Samuel, you want to talk about this specific injury? Or
listen, yeah. I'll be quick because I'm on a holiday right now. I'm out on the streets, yeah. Bro, these man, listen. I'm in Amsterdam right now. Yeah, these man are ruining my mood, bro. But
Big
bro,
up.
we are shit. We're still
Hey, big
shit.
up.
I'm
I beg
gone
you
for
ban
2
one for me,
months.
bro. I beg you ban one for me.
Listen. I go to
Don't
a
give
real
the boy
shop, yeah,
ideas,
so
bro.
Bro,
it's
don't
completely legal here. But
encourage
listen,
him.
listen,
There's
listen.
only one
Let's
reason
not
you
get
can have
off
to that,
topic.
bro.
Let's not go off topic here. But I've been gone for 2 months. We're still shit. The fuck, man, bro. No change. No
Bro,
change,
it's preseason.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, bro. I don't care, bro. We're still shit. Doesn't matter where. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. This team is dead, bro. Overhaul. What overhaul, bro? I know it's 2 weeks. No, Bellerin is still here. Are you joking? Hector Bellerin is still at Arsenal Football Club. It's 2021, people. It's 2021. Kolasinac here. Say Kolasinac. Bro, this guy was finished in 2017 and he's still here.
It's mad.
It's,
It's mad.
this is a joke,
He,
bro.
he has a point. I can't
right.
lie. He does definitely have a point. Yo, Samuel, you gotta go. Have a good one, mate. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
bro. These people. It's trap.
Oh
Oh,
my
hey, what
God.
three got?
Oh my God.
Yo, breaking news.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
Go on.
Breaking news. Quotes from Arteta about
Oh my
Partey. I just had a talk with the doc. He will have a scan tomorrow. At the moment, it's not looking good. Second one, Arteta says Xhaka is staying. He is a key member of our squad.
Oh my God.
What did I tell you, Miguel? What did I say? 12 days time. 12 days time. Granit
Yo,
Xhaka and
Willie,
Hector
what did
Bellerin
we say?
are
Bro,
starting
we
against
called
Brentford,
it, bro.
What did we say, Willie, man?
My God. Look at this. Look at
Fucking
this.
hell,
Look at
bro.
this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah,
Are
we're done,
you
bro.
kidding?
We're done. We're done. We're not getting top four, bro. Xhaka's
Trust
starting
the
against
process,
Brentford,
yeah?
fam.
Trust the process.
Oh my God.
Jan Express, I say that Bellerin and Xhaka
Trust
starts
the
with this team.
process,
With
yeah?
this team, I will never watch Arsenal, to be honest. Xhaka
Bro.
and Bellerin.
Guys, I gotta shoot, man. I gotta go pick up my girlfriend, man. Fucking hell. I'm depressed, bro. I gotta go in it. But I'll catch you later.
Big up, shot,
Bro, you got
Big up,
anything good
brother.
to say before you go, bro?
Anything good?
Arteta out.
Fucking anything good? Let's see. The sun's shining outside. I had a mad sandwich for lunch. Yeah, that's it.
No, but show. Arteta in, out, Arteta whatever. Which one?
Arteta,
Pick
shake
one.
it all about, bro.
Pick one, bro. Pick one.
Crunky out, innit? I pick up the man in a minute. I'll chat to you later.
Big up, shots,
Big up,
bro.
show. Take it easy.
I can't believe Xhaka's staying. What
I
the
can.
fuck?
Bro, me and Willie run a space the other week, right? And we said Bellerin and Xhaka will stay at this club. Right this second, we are correct because Bellerin does not look like he's leaving at this moment in time. Xhaka, bro, I'm telling you right now, I don't think this whole thing with Roma is because of money. I think Arsenal pulled the plug because we want to keep Granit Xhaka. This manager likes Xhaka. He's confirmed that today in what he said about him being vital to the team when he isn't. And I'm sorry, bro, we're not getting a midfielder. We're not. Partey's injured. All right, we'll play Xhaka instead. Bro, I'm telling you now, Lokonga and Xhaka will be the two in midfield against Brentford. It's going to be them two, man. And we're screwed, bro. Because it's Xhaka today, yeah, I know he scored, but he wasn't good. He wasn't good at all. Like, when he came on, and then he looked 20 times worse. The whole team looked worse. We began to just concede so many more, like, opportunities to Chelsea. Bro, I don't know what to say, man.
Brother,
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised
the thing
at all.
is, Granit Xhaka is not the level of Arsenal, to be honest.
Facts.
And if you want any more confirmation,
For these players,
if you want any more confirmation, Chris Davison, Chris Wheatley, and Fabrizio Romano have tweeted out all of those quotes.
Yep. So is Osman, who's a really good like Arsenal, like he tweets a lot of Arsenal stuff. James Benge as well, who's like an Arsenal press officer. Like they're all tweeting it out, bro. It's confirmed. It's what he said in his press conference, man.
Bro, so the only midfielders that we got rid of so far in this window were the two that we had on loan from Real Madrid. The only one that we've brought in is Albert Sambi Lokonga.
We also got rid of Guendouzi for this, you know. And I'm not.
I'm gonna bet my house though on us bringing in another midfielder though. We're still gonna bring midfielders in.
You're gonna lose your house, then, bro.
I mean, King, I'll be real with you, bro. Like with the injury of Partey, like I said it on the stream earlier, we're gonna be linked
With
to
so
bare
many.
midfielders tomorrow.
Facts.
Yeah, be prepared for that. But unfortunately, bro, I don't share your confidence in actually bringing it. If we do,
We'll see.
I'll be shocked. I'll be very surprised.
We'll sign another midfielder. We'll sign
Alex.
2 actually.
Yeah,
We'll
who
sign
though?
a deeper line midfielder and
Who?
we'll sign a creative.
Yeah, but who?
Well,
I'll bet my
hopefully that
house
is
on
the
it.
case. Hopefully
Who-
that is
who
the
though?
case. No, don't say that,
Romano
bro. Don't
just
put your
said
house
it.
on it, bro. Don't put your house
I'll
on it.
bet my house on it.
Bro, I'm waiting to collect your house keys then, bro. At the end of the summer, I'll wait to collect your house keys, innit?
Cool. No, trust me.
It's not schooling
King,
now.
King, fully furnished, yeah?
Fully
Yeah,
furnished,
you got
bro.
I've seen your
Got the
TikToks,
family
bro.
in there
You've got
inside as
a
well.
nice apartment, bro. I'm coming for that. I'm coming for that apartment, innit? Like, I'm coming for it, bro.
Oh man.
Also, Mohamed Elneny, I was saying that, he's a squad player. At the moment, I'm down with him also. Mohamed Elneny, he's not
Bro,
even a squad player.
Just
Yes,
going back to this game, yeah. One player I'm finished with is Aubameyang. I'm sorry, I'm done with this guy now. I'm not hearing any more excuses for this guy. I'm done with him, bro. Two more chances today. He missed the header that was open. He put it wide. Didn't even get it on target. Then he was one-on-one pretty much with Kepa. A soft shot that was easily saved. This guy is finished. I'm sorry. This whole thing about him being confident is rubbish. We've been saying for weeks now, months even. When he gets a goal, he'll be back, blah, blah, blah. This guy is not going to be back to what he is. I'm sorry. That's the reality of the situation. I'm not trying to be mean or negative. You're being real.
Oh
I
shit,
love
Miss
Aubameyang.
Melina's in the house.
I love Aubameyang, yeah.
Yo,
I love what he's
sister,
done.
how you doing?
He's finished, bro. Aubameyang's finished.
Bro,
Toronto's in the house, okay.
Yo, we should
Yes,
honestly,
Melina.
Aubameyang was getting outpaced by Kurt Zuma. Like, come on, man, this guy's finished. I'm sorry, he's finished.
This
at
is
top
going to be a
level.
controversial.
Can we also talk about how
Zuma's
woeful
never been
Hector
slow
Bellerin
though,
is?
but I feel like we do need to get another striker, but Zuma's
That's actually
never
what I
been
was gonna
slow
say.
though.
We should sell Alba and Lacazette, bro, because Aubameyang and Lacazette were awful. Eddie literally came on and in 10 minutes did more than what Lacazette did in 70 minutes and more than what Aubameyang did all game, bro. Like, Eddie literally came on, held on to the ball, moved the ball nicely, created some plays, moved. His movement off the ball was insane. And we were like, I just don't get it. We should have scored 2-3 goals from Aubameyang.
Yeah.
He couldn't do anything. 1 from Laka, 2 from Laka, who missed. And it's just ridiculous. Like, we need a striker. We need a forward. We can't go another season without having forwards who could score. That's not a thing. Like, we can't do that.
Guys, right now, we need to relax, sit back for a second. This is an intervention. This is an intervention for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Rub on the earlobes.
Let's have the intervention for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. This is the Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang intervention. Melina, I'll let you go first. What do we do with the guy?
I think it's time to go, fam. He has to go. And I agree with I think it was Gunnar X saying that I think we should keep Lacazette and get rid of Aubameyang. To me, I still think he hasn't found his finishing. He missed an open header. He missed easy chances, and we've seen that happen before. I don't know what's going on with him. Why can't he finish? Where's the Aubameyang from 2019? When are we going to get him back? I think, to me, before Aubameyang, of all players, I do not want to see Hector Bellerin staying at this club. That second goal that Tammy Abraham had, he assisted it. And you know what? You guys can say what you want. Hector Bellerin should not be playing for Arsenal Football Club anymore. I think it's time that he walks and he goes. And hopefully he's sold in this transfer window. But you guys know, like, this transfer window really shows that we need a creative midfielder, because the minute Thomas Partey was subbed off, when he got injured, we saw how woeful our midfield was.
There you go. Miss Melina has spoken, people. And if you guys don't know where to catch Miss Melina, send me the link to your channel. I'm going to put it in the comment section in a second.
Thank you, bro.
Gunnar Express, Gunnar King also do the same thing for me, guys. Send me a message in the private so I can post all your wonderful channels there. Then I'll go to Jonathan. Jonathan, all the way from the Caribbean. Bro, how'd you watch the game, bro? You woke up early for this shit? Jonathan. I feel sorry for Miss Melina, Jonathan, Willie, all watching the game over there in the States, Caribbean, Canada. And it's like, you woke up for this. What time is it over there? 7 a.m. when you woke up for this?
I woke up. It was at 10 a.m. So yeah, 7 a.m.
Will, what time for you? It was 7? 6?
It was 10 a.m. for me, but I had to wake up and do a bunch of family stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
Okay.
like to be able to watch the game, I had to do everything else.
Jonathan, you're on mute. Jonathan sometimes on mute. He just doesn't. He just forgets that he's on the
He's
stream.
depressed, bro. He's depressed, isn't it?
He's gone. Okay, guys, let's have this intervention. Will Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang score? End up just scoring a goal, and it'll be all fine again?
No.
Or are we really worried
I
about him?
don't think so. I'm concerned at this point. I don't see him getting back in there.
Okay.
He scored 10 goals last season and he never came back from it. So I think he's finished, man. He's finished.
Guys, let's be fair. Why was Aubameyang, a 32-year-old Aubameyang, why was he playing left forward? Why was he playing winger? Lacazette still looks like he's on holiday.
Aslan, there's a good question.
He wasn't sharp whatsoever today.
Aslan, listen, bro. There's a good question, but the chance he missed, the cross of Tavares, have you seen that one?
No, bro, I totally agree. I totally agree with everyone's opinions on Aubameyang.
He should have
guys,
scored.
Party's out for 6 weeks, eh?
Both of them on.
Yeah, we already mentioned that. Melina, did you not see the image?
Bro, I was filming for my post-match reaction, but yeah, I just saw it. That's mad.
Yeah.
Is that on Mo's channel, Melina?
Oh, is that for Mo's
Yeah,
thing?
I just done the thing for Mo's channel.
Oh,
look at that.
Your rants are going to be epic this year, Melina.
I took it easy this time because it was my first video. So
yeah, I'm have to tune into that when it goes live.
Okay, no problem.
Look at this. That's not good.
That's bad. You know?
Yeah, that's bad.
So if we don't sign a creative midfielder, we're fucked. Again, it's going to be the same old Arsenal.
Same old Arsenal. Literally, everyone's going to be calling their podcast "Same Old Arsenal" at this point.
I promise you, I promise you, for at the moment, if we don't sign 2 more midfielders, it is suicide for Kroenke's, and it's the writing on the wall for Arteta. And I don't think Kroenke has the credit in the bank to leave Arteta to hang out to dry how he did last season when he made him choose between Partey and Auer. There's no way. This season, I'm telling you, we've already made the bid for Locatelli before all this happened. So we're already slapping money down for midfielders that we're trying to sign. What does that indicate? You know, what are they going to do? Lose out on Locatelli to Juventus to not go for another alternative? Come on, bros and ladies, use your heads. You know, like,
guys,
we're not. That's just not what we would do. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise they wouldn't bid for Locatelli.
No, but
that was before Partey's injury.
And that was.
Wait a second. You say that.
One sec. Let me just quickly read the full quote. Yeah, lady and gents. 1 second.
Yeah, continue.
Full quote. Granit is going to stay with us. He is a player that we value so much. He is a key member of our squad. He has trained 2 days and he wanted to play today. And I think it is very clear. It is a very clear commitment from his side that he wants to be here. Full quote of Arteta on his thoughts on Granit Xhaka.
All PR, bro. I mean, like, you know, if Roma aren't playing ball with the valuation, they know that it's now or never. They bid for him before he extends his contract. If he extends his contract, he's worth more. Like, whatever you want to say about his performances, and I don't rate them, by the way. I'm not defending him, but it's just simple economics. If a guy is in 2 years left of his contract, as opposed to having extended for another year, by virtue of that contract extension alone, we have more bargaining power to demand the price that we want. It's just that simple. It's games. It's all gamesmanship.
Okay. To be fair, I'm just going to defend Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang here for a second. I feel like we are really on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's case, but Lacazette could have scored. You had Eddie Nketiah came on, not doing anything. Balogun wasn't even on the bench. Martinelli is still over there in the Olympics. So it's like, as much as we get on Aubameyang's case, it's just because it's preseason and he hasn't scored. Has he scored 1 goal in preseason? I think he scored 1, right? Yeah, against Watford. No,
I don't think so.
No, he hasn't scored a goal. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang hasn't scored a goal.
No, Aubameyang hasn't scored one goal yet.
It's because Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang hasn't scored one goal in preseason. We're getting on his case a lot, and he's had poor performances in the preseason. But don't forget how good this guy has been for us over the past 2 seasons before last season. And going into this season, he might just need a couple games because he's a confidence player. As much as we were all stressed and worried.
So you're saying he's on a lack of confidence right now?
Yeah, definitely.
Does anyone here actually play ball? Like it was like played.
I think a lot of us do.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us do.
Because I played as a striker as well, and like when you've been feeding off scraps for so long, and then all of a sudden you've got a glutton of chances, it's almost like you don't know what to do with them. You know,
but if he's an elite striker, then that's not an issue, is it? Like if he was an elite striker, which you say he is, then that wouldn't be an issue. I'm not hearing this, bro. He's not an elite striker.
Listen,
he's finished at a top level.
Elite strikers have all gone through droughts.
They haven't. When did Lewandowski go through a drought? When did Lewandowski go through a drought?
Lewandowski's had droughts, bro.
The guy who's 1 year older than Aubameyang scored 40 goals and broke a record last season in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, okay, but look at the players that Lewandowski plays with.
When I say having an intervention,
it's not as cut and dry as people make it out to be, bro.
No, it
I
is.
find it hilarious.
Aubameyang ain't good enough.
Good Express. I find it hilarious that you're going to say Aubameyang's not good enough when Aubameyang, we know how good of a player he is and how poor our team is midfield-wise. If we had a Tielemans, a James Maddison, if we had a guy in behind who dictates play better than Granit Xhaka, like a Jorginho or somebody like that, if we had a better midfield overall, Granit Xhaka and these guys are the reason why Aubameyang and these guys are starving for chances, because there's no one to push the game forward and actually bring us the ball back, win us the ball back high up the pitch, carry the ball forward, dribble past.
There's no creativity in that midfield when Thomas Partey went off.
But
and players like Granit Xhaka should not even be playing for us anymore. That's, sorry, that's how it is.
As weird as it sounds, in all of these preseason games, right? In all of these preseason games, I've seen more chances being created than a lot of our league games. So it's like I'm saying, to go from 0 to 100, like it takes time. As soon as he gets one goal, watch.
Good Express. Let's hear from Will, Azan, Muhdin. I want to ask you guys: are you in the camp that Aubameyang is just on low on confidence, or are you in the camp that you're saying we're seeing the decline of a player right now, and his career is pretty much like on the decline?
For me, bro, he's done. Reason, if I tell you the chances today, the chance he missed, okay, the Tavares cross, also he missed Rangers. The 2 easy chances. 2 seasons ago, Aubameyang would have scored, okay, but now he's done for me, bro. He has to leave.
Wow, another person saying he's done. Aslan, what about for you? Is he done for you too?
Bro, one side of me feels that we don't play to his strengths. I feel that he's wasted on that left-hand side. Yes, the first 2.5 seasons, he played on that side, didn't it? But that was 2.5 years ago when he was still in his 20s. Now he's 32 plus. Every day that goes by, he's 32 plus, bro. Yeah? That guy cannot run up and down that left flank anymore. He needs to be central. He needs to be in and around that box with balls fed in, over the top, through balls or ball to feet. Yeah. Now, and I've also said about Lacazette that, look, I feel that he does link up with the youngers, the likes of Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli. Yeah. But today, he was as sharp as a wooden spoon. This guy was so, it just felt like he was on holiday. Not five preseason games before the new campaign starts. I don't know. Bro, I'm just confused. We've got 2 players who've literally got 1 year and 2 years left on their contracts. I said that the club needs to make a sound business decision. I'm leaving it to the club to make that choice. Get rid of either or Laka or Aubameyang. They need to get rid of one of them, because they're both supposed to be strikers. You can't fit in or shoehorn 2 of them just so they can play together.
What would I call a successful season?
You have to make a choice. It's either Oba or Laka.
bro. All right, let's move on from this topic.
Wait, hold on, hold on.
Before Will, you're the last one.
So realistically, like I'm a big fan of Alba. You know, like I've always loved that guy ever since he came in and all that. But we're going into a season that's probably the biggest season that we've had in a really long time. We need instant impact. We need goals. We need everything. And for us right now, if we keep him, can you guys genuinely say that if Aubameyang plays this season, can you guys say that he will score goals? No, because during this preseason, he literally hasn't been able to score. He's been struggling. Last season, he was struggling. And I get what you say about the whole midfield thing, you all, but in the situations where Aubameyang had a clear-cut chance of one-on-one or a tap-in that he could have scored that he used to, he's skied them. He's missed them all. And that itself should speak volumes of Aubameyang right now. I personally think that he's going through a rough patch. But can we risk that? Absolutely not. We need goals.
No, we can't.
That's what we need. Like, we don't want to go through what we went through last season, through that whole period where we weren't able to score, we weren't able to win. We can't do that anymore, bro. Like, we can't do that at all. We need goals. And realistically, Lacazette isn't providing that for us. He does link up nice with the youngsters. He does know how to ping the ball around. But is he a threat in front of goal? Absolutely not. Who's literally our best finisher in the club right now is Pepe. And Pepe plays off the right. We need a forward. We need to get rid of Lacazette. We need to figure something out. To be honest, I don't believe this whole Martinez thing, but I hope it goes through. Like, I'm going to pray it goes through just because we really need a goal-scoring threat ASAP.
For me, I just want to be clear. Like, my defense of Lacazette and Aubameyang, I'm not making it a binary choice. It's not either or. I think if we can get a striker this window, we should do. I think the distance between the development that Balogun and Martinelli need and the signs of decline that we're seeing with Aubameyang, less so a bit with Lacazette, I think we need a striker in between, like to kind of bridge that gap. Because I think Nketiah looks good, but he's looked good in pre-season, but I've said he's someone that maybe we can move on. I still think that there are other areas of the pitch that we need to strengthen more, and that's my main concern. I think midfield for me is the biggest issue, like bar none. Right back after that, probably comes second. I think if you look at the goal against Watford that we conceded when Leno played out to, and we talked about this on my channel, when Leno played out to El Neni, he could have played out to the left back. If he had the ability to play out from the back, to pick out that pass for Tavares, who was out on the left, then we've played out of the press effectively. So okay. I would even put that above a striker.
Okay. Gunnar King, respect to you, respect to everybody. Let's brighten up the mood a little bit, right? Hypothetically, because we have signed a guy from Brighton who came in and looked very bright today. So let's brighten up the mood a little bit. Ben White. What the hell was going on today when Ben White came on? In a few minutes, in 45 minutes, guys, in his first appearance for Arsenal, he has done 3 goal line clearances in a preseason game versus Chelsea. He absolutely saved our bacon one time against the run of play. He came on, he did a madness. He just saved us last second. And you know what? I just want to give him his credit, give Ben White some props. Let's talk about Ben White's performance before we then go to the final stage when we talk about Tammy Abraham and we talk about the situation with Hector Bellerin. So let's get into that. You want me to go first? I'll go first then. Ben White was a colossus today. He played very well. He showed that he might be worth every penny of that 50 million because today I seen something that I haven't seen in a long time. If Mustafi was Ben White, he would have given up and said, fuck it, they scored, we'll get them next time. Or he would have done something stupid and gotten a red card. My guy came back last minute, saving goal line clearance on the line from Hakim Ziyech. It was a beautiful moment. Then he continued on to do it again. Just his calmness, just to know Leno's going, I need to protect the goal. People at Arsenal aren't usually that smart enough to quickly think and do things and analyze the situation. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, Rob Holding in the first goal was nowhere to be found. Ben White in that clearance, he was yards behind the box. He got into the box like in a snap. His recovery speed is amazing as a center back, and he will help us a lot going forward. And I just wanted to give him a lot of credit and props. And I want to throw the floor open to everybody. Before I do that, I got a Manchester United fan here. Why do you want to come on, Mo?
Well, you know, I mean, why can't I come on?
Why do you want to come on? What do you want to say? What are you gonna say? You got just so you know, you also lost to QPR. So like,
no, I
and you
understand.
conceded how many goals?
Was it 4-2?
Yeah, so it's preseason, right?
Look, yeah, it's preseason. I mean, I just came on to say, look, it's preseason. I wouldn't read too much into it. It is preseason. People are gonna. It's preseason. You know, you don't expect everybody to play their A game in preseason. I think when the season starts, the first 5-6 games will probably be where you're heading towards the season. If you start off the season well, you could do well, but it depends how Arsenal start. It depends how Arsenal start. And I agree with Aubameyang. I think this season Aubameyang's going to get slowly pushed out the team. I see it. I don't see the goals coming from him. I think he's on too much money. £350,000 a week. I think you need to get that wage bill off your books. Go and buy some better forward. There's bargains to be picked up in the transfer market.
Hi, Mo. I'm gonna let you go, Mo, because I just got a bunch of things to cover today. But thanks for coming on, bro. Appreciate it.
Always.
Jonathan, I sent you the link on Twitter. We got Shade Man here, a proper right back, a center mid, a central midfielder, possibly a striker, necessary now. We cannot go into the new season with Bellerin again. We will get to Bellerin in a second. But
Can I just say he picked the order correctly though? For me.
He forgot the goalkeeper though.
Yeah, he did forget a goalkeeper. Yeah. You're right.
He did.
I'm gonna start from the bottom. Muhdin, what do you got to say about Ben White?
Yeah, brother. For me, Ben White, one thing that I really like from him is that he's calm on the ball. You know, that's a very good sign, because as we know that our defenders, our centre backs are not good. Are not calm on the ball. You know, Chambers, Holding, they are always harsh. But this guy, he controls the ball. He makes symbol everything. Yeah, I like him, to be honest. He was having a decent game, and I hope that he in the Premier League he becomes our best centre back, and I wish him all the best.
Melina, you got fans saying hi. Aslan, you have fans saying hi to you also.
Big up everyone.
Go ahead. Will, let's get the show started. What are you saying about Benjamin White?
Bro,
Benjamin William White.
I knew Alfred Ben White was a baller, bro. And today you could tell he's a very intelligent center back. That is the biggest thing right now, bro. For him to be able to be that quick enough to recover for that Ziyech block, bro, to being able to just identify when there's an issue when a center back messes up, bro, that's just key. That's what we need, man. And realistically, today's backline, I like the whole high press thing. I think the whole high press thing could work for us, but we can't have Pablo Mari and Holding be doing that. But if we have Gabriel and Ben White in there, bro, I feel like we're going to have a decent backline this season. Obviously, we need a new right back, though. That's the biggest thing right there. But Ben White, he's a baller, bro. He's going to continue proving to us he's worth his price tag. He's going to continue proving to us that he is a key player. He's going to prove to us that investing in him was amazing just because also of his age. Think about it. 23 years old. He's still going to get better from here on forward. We all know that center backs literally age like wine. They only get better from here.
What? I hope you guys ain't referring to me as a fan. I'm not referring to you as a fan. What are you talking about, Laurie? Yo, where you at, bro? The link's there. I seen you. You're busy, but you could jump on if you can. We got Sean here. Sean, what are you saying?
I feel sorry for Ben White.
Yeah.
Because
you okay there, bro?
Beside him, no quality leader, defender.
Say it again?
Beside Ben White, no quality.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to have to cut you off. I just can't understand what you're saying right now. I'll bring you on another time when I have more time to speak to everybody. Sorry about that, respectfully. We got AK Ben White. as you like to call him, Benny Blanco. What are you saying?
My guy, Benny Blanco. Yeah, man. I mean, look, we saw one strength of his. He's a very mobile defender. His contribution to not conceding that goal, to actually run back and get back in time and help his defensive line get his body on the line and block that shot was refreshing to see, because, like what you said about Mustafi earlier, if that was Mustafi in his position, he wouldn't even carried on that run. And once we conceded that goal, he would have just waved his arms around and looked at all his teammates and looked to point the blame towards someone. So yeah, I mean, look, that was a key moment for him. But look, I said to you on the stream earlier ago, the way I see it, Ben White is going to come in and going to reduce the goals that we concede. So potentially there's still going to be many defeats that we're going to be witnessing going into the new season. And that's all because of our lack of signings. We need to get our business done ASAP. We've left it too late as usual. Look, we've got 12 days and counting to our first Premier League game. If we don't address all those positions, what Gunnar King said, which I agree with, I've been saying it as well for the longest. Midfield is our key area of focus, and right back. But on the back of Leno's performances, he looks suspect. And our attackers, they're not delivering. It looks like we need more contributions into our squad, but I don't know, man. It's peak times for us. Peak times.
Bro, can we talk about something amazing that happened today, though?
There
was something that was so amazing that I couldn't believe my eyes. We scored a goal that was a ghost goal that didn't count. I would love to spend more time to talk about Ben White, guys, but we got to get through some of these topics. And this is one of the topics that I need to discuss. What the hell is going on? Why is there no goal line technology in a game? I don't give a shit what you guys are saying about offside, none of that. Pepe's offside. No, Pepe's not interfering with the goalkeeper. Okay? This was a goal. It should have been 2-2. Pepe being offside doesn't affect the goal. Look at where he's standing. He's not interfering with the goal. How is that? What are you guys talking about? Pepe was offside. What are they talking about? Pepe is offside. Can someone explain? Am I missing something?
It should have been a goal.
It should have been a goal. It's clear a goal. But there's no goal line technology.
What do they mean, Pepe? Pepe gave an assist. Pepe gave an assist when he was offside. Was Pepe offside?
No.
No, he wasn't offside.
No, he wasn't. What the other thing that I want to say that's positive about that is Lokonga. He was probably one of the biggest positives that I took from the second half. That line-breaking pass from the centre of midfield, Xhaka wasn't making that pass last season. El Neni wasn't making that pass last season. Partey would have made that pass last season, but he probably wouldn't have been fit to make the pass last season. So I think we have to give him props for that as well. I thought that he looked very good. Him and Tavares came on and looked bright. And the goal should have stood. And look, we can take solace in knowing that if that was a Premier League game, VAR would have done its job and it would have given that goal. So look, it's pre-season. The goal should have stood. Everyone knows that. Pepe wasn't offside when he made the pass. He wasn't offside when he received the ball. So I don't know where this offside rubbish is coming from the rival fans. Look, we could have had a penalty after that as well. I think there were 2 or 3 decisions that were very questionable when it came to penalties today as well. But that goal should have stood. We all know it. And we all know that with goal line technology, that goal would have been given. So,
Igal, I'll ask you a question. Do you think that Mary is good enough for Arsenal?
Murray played well today.
Not with who's beside him. Not with who he has beside him playing out of position.
Rob Holding, go ahead.
Exactly. So why is Rob Holding playing out of position every single fucking time? The same thing we saw last season. Why is he going way out of position when he should be beside Mari? And that led to the first goal from Kai Havertz. Easily, a team like Chelsea that plays so, pressing football, you have to be in your position. And what does Rob Holding do? The same exact mistakes from last season, getting out of his position, leading Chelsea to break through easily.
Mari and Rob Holding don't have recovery pace. So if you're playing a high line, you can't play them in a partnership.
They can't catch up with it.
Exactly. So that's Arteta's fault then.
You need to play a White or a Gabriel next to him. You need to.
Yeah. So Gunnar King, what you're saying is it's Arteta's fault today because he played a high line against Chelsea, who have three attackers up front.
Absolutely. That tactically, that was not a smart decision. But White's just got here.
Another decision.
So,
but to me, Gunnar King, that's a lack of in-game management.
White's just got here. I don't think he'll go into the next game, not starting White. As far as Gabriel's concerned, Gabriel's at the Olympics. So what can he do? I get what you're saying. Those two can't play a high line, so that tactical decision to use the high line wasn't correct. But Gabriel would be here if it wasn't for the Olympics. And I don't think for a second he would have left him on the bench for either Holding or Mari. And White's just got here. So I think in the next game, you will see White feature.
As well, Gabriel doesn't have the recovery pace. He's just as slow as Mari and Holding.
But Gabriel is better.
Quicker than both.
He can be better. That's fine, but he doesn't have the recovery pace. So still playing a high line with Gabriel doesn't work.
Actually really quick, bro. Gabriel's actually really quick.
He gets beaten for pace a lot.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is by default, if you have to pick which defender has the most pace out of Holding and Mari and Gabriel, it's definitely Gabriel. Are we going to disagree on that? Or
I'd probably disagree with that.
No.
I'd say Mari has the most pace.
Guys, can we talk about Lokonga? I thought Lokonga came in and he was amazing. Will go ahead.
I think Lokonga was disgusting, bro. Like that guy is just you could tell his confidence, bro. His confidence is just literally you could feel it. Like you could see it right there, bro. Like my guy, his first thought process isn't to look backwards or sideways. His first thought process is to look forwards to see a line-breaking pass, if not one of those nice little diagonal passes that's going to pretty much completely destroy the backline. And you saw what he did with that Pepe ball. That was beautiful. And he also gave Aubameyang a couple nice balls in there as well too, man. I honestly think that since Partey's injured, I feel like we should give him a shout, man, because he was doing exactly what Partey was able to do. He wasn't doing it to that full capacity, but I feel like he could do it. And you can't tell me that he's not better than Elneny and Xhaka. The moment that Partey came out, the whole midfield just completely, it just lost itself. We lost control of the whole game. But the moment that Lokonga came back, we literally started controlling the game more and more. And that should speak volumes right there. That should tell you how good he is, how good of a player he is.
Interesting. Yeah, so HJ90 just got a shout out from a big Arsenal account because his highlights is on Twitter. So go check out HJ90's channel, guys, if you want to catch the highlights after the game. Guys, before we go to transfers, is there a closing remark of anything that I missed? I'm thinking. We spoke about Lokonga. We spoke about, Hector Bellerin's pass.
Yeah, I was about to say, we were talking about Bellerin.
How are you going to forget the best player
I don't like talking about negative things, but this guy literally he thinks
absolutely woeful.
The worst player on the pitch.
Is there anyone who is here who likes Bellerin?
I would love him to stay at Arsenal, Muhyiddin.
What? Stay?
I'm joking. Wallahi, I'm joking.
Muhyiddin is our best player, man.
No.
Look, the guy to his credit has never been the same after the injury. Like that much has been clear.
Yeah, that's a shame. Though. It's not an
we need to move on.
Why do people bring up injuries? No one cares.
What I was going to say, Granit Express, is that he needs to be replaced. I accept that. Yeah, but he has been a loyal and good servant to this club. He should be spoken of respectfully, whilst we should maintain that we need to improve in that area. So
No, but
we
why,
do
why
need to
though?
improve in that area.
Why?
We do
He
need a
hinders
right
us.
back. Huh?
Why do we have to talk about him like he's a god saint? He's hindered us
I
for the
didn't
last
say
3
that.
years.
So
No,
when
but
I
you
said
say
we need to
you say
speak about him
we have to
respectfully,
we have to
whilst accepting that
respectfully,
we need another player in that position,
and
what I'm saying is
because he's been a
we
good
need to.
servant. Like
Yeah, he has.
Phil Jones has been a good servant to Man United. Did they
No,
talk about him respectfully?
if
No, because he's not good
we're
enough.
comparing Gruner Express, if we're comparing the servitude, of Phil Jones and Bellerin to Arsenal and United respectively, I can't help people. Like, it's chalk and cheese. There has been a period in Bellerin's career before his injury when he was a very good player, and the circumstance of his injury and not being the same after, we might be talking about Virgil van Dijk in 12 months' time. Because look at what Virgil van Dijk did the other day, yeah? This cruciate ligament injury is career suicide for a footballer, yeah? So it's unfortunate. He does need to be moved on. And I wasn't disputing that, yeah? He does need to be moved on. We do need a new right back, yeah? And he made another mistake today. I can't defend that. But at the end of the day, yeah, like calling in names, saying abuseful things about him, I'm not going to, personally, each their own, but I just don't think that's kosher, because there was a period where he was a very good player, and there was a period where he contributed to our success, and we need to remember that.
But Gunner King,
And
that's
Barcelona,
the past, and if
that
we
was in
keep living in the
2017.
past, we're not going to progress.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
Like we keep on
Which is
living
why
in
I
the
said
past.
we need to move him on.
But
I agree.
Let Will go.
You know what's one thing that we do as a club that really ruins us is the fact that we become so emotionally invested in certain players that we don't sell them when we should, but we keep them to the point where they're no longer performing for us, and now it's officially difficult for us to be able to sell him. And that's what happened with Bellerin. The moment that Barcelona were trying to come in for him for 45 mil, we should have let him go. Yeah, he was balling out, but we should have let him go. But now we're at the point where he's no longer performing for us. You could tell that he's too scared to play. You could tell he has no interest in being at the club itself, and we're still keeping him. No, like that's not okay, and no one wants him. Inter Milan, after this game, if anyone from Inter Milan saw that game, bro, I don't think anyone's gonna want him and just along with that, bro. And that's
let me
that's
just
the bad thing.
introduce Aslan back into this. I think he's been on mute for a while. Aslan, you there?
Bro, I'm chilling, eating strawberries, peaches, mangoes. I'm chill, bro. I'm chill. I'm good, bro.
Okay, enough said. Just to take a break from eating the mangoes, we aren't getting Sabitzer. Just 7 million. It's a steal. I don't know why we're not getting Sabitzer. We're gonna get some of
not
you
even
guys.
24 hours has gone by and we're already linked to midfielders all of a sudden. Yeah?
No, we're not. We're not being linked.
I'm gonna talk about the transfers right now. But before I go to the transfers, I just need to tell the people, guys, come on, what are you guys doing, guys? We got 220 people watching, only 64 likes. You guys can at least get it to 100 likes before in the next couple of minutes. That would be great, right? Really appreciate it. The more likes, the more it helps the channel grow. The more people can get involved, and the bigger the channel can get, the bigger interviews and people I can bring on to the channel to show you guys, to bring it to you guys. I'm gonna bring on Eduardo Higgins and Mo sometime this season. Mo Hager. How do you pronounce the last name?
Hader.
Mo Hader. Yeah. So I'm gonna be bringing them on sometime this week. So stay tuned for that. Now, Aslan, bro, you're right. You're right. We're not getting rid of Granit Xhaka. Gunner Express, you're right. We're not getting rid of Hector Bellerin. At the moment, it looks like both of them are staying.
Wait, what
the
the
season,
fuck?
the
Hector
window's
Bellerin
not
is
over
staying?
yet. The window's not over yet. But at the moment, it looks like both of them are staying. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, wallahi, on everything I love, bro. I don't like getting things right. I'm not the type of person to say, "No, I told you so. I knew this was gonna happen." That's not in me, bro. That's not in my character. Yeah, I made predictions, and slowly but surely they're coming true. They're coming true. Now I understand. King earlier was saying that this could be like tactical by the club, but I don't know, man. Like the way I feel, this club doesn't know how to play chess, bro. They still play checkers, and even with these new additions at boardroom level, I don't see any improvement, and the lack of footballing men that we have. Well, these guys are not gonna fix nothing, man. They're just in it for their own pockets. They're in it just to help their buddies. Yeah, these guys are not serious, man. If they were serious, we would have seen like 2 more first-team starters playing in these preseason games. And look, I said to you ago, I don't really care about these preseason games, like in terms of like the end result on us winning. For me, what's important is getting your new signings out in, to get your deadwood out, and to see what or get an idea of what the manager's philosophy, tactics are going to be like in the upcoming season. And for me, after watching all these preseason games, I haven't seen anything new. I haven't seen anything different. I'm seeing the same performances being repeated. And look, yes, both goals were pretty much individual errors, individual mistakes, but it's down to and again, look, I'm going to be very fair. It's not just down to Arteta. It's down to Vinay. It's down to Edu as well. They're equally to blame. And if anything, I'm going to be pointing the blame more at Vinay and Edu more over Arteta. Now, I'm not saying he gets a blight. He doesn't. But they're the number ones. Because even when a manager, like whether a manager wants a player to stay, whether a manager wants to bring in a new player, you still need footballing people on that boardroom level, at that director level, to interject and say to a manager, no, we don't want to get rid of this player. No, we don't want to bring in this player. Yeah? We can't just rely on Arteta to make these footballing decisions. It can't happen. This guy's a rookie. He's learning on the job. Every single day that goes by, it's a new experience for him.
Okay.
And it's
so
unacceptable.
let me just take this conversation. I felt like we've said everything we need to say about Hector Bellerin. At this point, I feel like I need to bring up the fact that his deal to Inter Milan is still possible. Inter Milan are looking at Hector Bellerin as a loan option, and we're also looking at possible swap deals with Lautaro Martinez and other things. So that could still be on the cards. I'm not taking away that thing, but do I have faith? Somebody asked me in the comment section. I still have faith that we could do something this season. I'm not going to get myself all down in the dumps over a preseason game against Chelsea in which the refereeing decisions and there's no goal line technology and it was just absolute madness. I don't care about, I'm not going to get myself too crazy about that. But I can hear a little bit of background noise. Whoever that is, can you mute yourself?
Stop bringing up this 2003 thing, man. Come on, grow up. Who did we have back then?
Who did we have?
Bergkamp.
That's my exact point. I'm not really too worried about that. Let's just focus on other things at the moment. But getting back to the game, I'm just gonna talk about Tammy Abraham right now. Are we actually looking at Tammy Abraham? Because this guy was terrible today. Yes, he scored a goal.
You can't be serious right now.
But we can't be looking at him. We seriously cannot be looking at him. There's news today.
You like buying players, bro.
There's news today. Tammy Abraham named Thierry Henry as his idol and could soon be imminent for a move to Arsenal. Reported from The Sun, of course, right? They're saying he's been linked for a £40 million move, and this would be this valuation would be lowered to possibly 30 million with a loan obligation. If Arsenal were serious about getting Tammy Abraham, they could still do it this season. But Lacazette or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang would have to be moved on, in addition to possibly Eddie Nketiah. If you look at him as an Eddie Nketiah replacement, we already have that in Balogun. Lacazette.
Bro, Balogun is going to be sent out on loan, bro.
Balogun wasn't even playing today. He wasn't even on the bench, Miguel. He wasn't.
Eddie Nketiah is staying, bro. We're not
bro,
selling.
Do you work for the club? Do you work for the club? How do you know that?
We're not loaning out Eddie Nketiah. Balogun is going out on loan.
Balogun cannot go on loan, bro. Makes no sense.
Why not?
It makes no sense. You keep the player you want to keep for your future within your club. You get rid of the player you don't want to keep.
Bro,
why,
this
why
guy
is
wants to
Nketiah
keep
still
Granit
So
playing
why
then?
is
Xhaka and
Granit
Hector
Xhaka and
Bellerin.
Bellerin
Are you
gonna
telling
get
me?
new contracts?
Are you telling me
why
he
is
wants to get rid
Nketiah
of
still playing?
Nketiah?
Okay,
Really?
Aslan, is that a guess? Is that an educated guess, or have you seen information? Because I've never seen anything about Balogun going on loan this whole summer.
Bro, I don't have exclusive news to back up my point about Nketiah. But after the news breaking about Granit Xhaka, yeah, I'm feeling certain, yeah, within me. Like this is just my opinion. I'm not talking facts here, but Bellerin, I feel, and Nketiah are gonna stay, bro. This guy is all about favoritism, yeah. Granit Xhaka has been here for 5+ years. El Nene has been here for 4 or 5 years. Callum Chambers has been here for 7 years. Rob Holding has been here for 5 years. Bro, these are all the players that we need to get rid of. They're not good enough. These players are not gonna make us progress, make us elevate, improve us any way, shape, or form. Yet we want to keep them. Bro, Eddie Nketiah is not going on loan. Mark my words. He's the backup to Laka and Aubameyang next season.
Aslan, just remember
The
as well,
Eddie
yeah.
Nketiah pet project is still going to carry on into 21 and 22 season. What?
Aslan, just remember as well, we didn't lose to Chelsea like their best team today. We literally lost to, like someone in the comments said, their lone army, bro. We lost
Their
to Baba.
backup players.
We lost to Baba, Zappa Costa, and these man. We were playing our best team, bro. Who else do you put in that team? Yeah, Saka maybe, Gabriel maybe. That's it. We 2 of our players can't play because one's injured, one's out, still obviously recovering from the Euros. Yeah, Chelsea literally played what 2, 3, maybe 4 main starters, bro.
Bro, the only positives in that game.
Gunnar Grand is here. Can you
the
hear
only
me, bro?
positives in that game was Thomas Partey for that first 30 minutes.
Yeah, until he got injured.
Smith Rowe looked lively and sharp.
Pepe.
Lokonga coming on the second half, and Ben White. That's it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, watch this space.
Everybody else was rubbish.
Yo, 1 second. Gunnar Grand wants to say something. Go ahead, bro. Floor is yours.
I think we're being a bit reactionary, you know. But in terms of like the whole, like the team, you know what I'm saying? I heard some comments before I came in terms of someone said Gabriel is at the same pace as Mari and all of that. Nah, man. We're moving a bit too reactionary. Lokonga looks good. I'll give it that. I feel like we might need to keep Joe Willock this season, you know. What you lot saying?
Bro, did you see that? Did you see that pass from Leno? That pass from Leno to El Nene.
Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Aslan, the gentleman asked a question about Joe Willock. Let's not try to change the topic yet. So I'll tell you this right now. I've spoken to majority of people here about Joe Willock. Some of them are okay with him going on loan. Gunnar Express is the only person I know that recently has said we should sell him for a fee. Aslan said he wants to keep him. I don't know about Will, Melina, and Gunnar King's takes on this. So
sell, man. For me, sell.
Yeah. So Muhdin also said sell.
If we loan him out, it should be for his development for the future.
Sell him.
Personally.
Okay. So you got 2 mixed feelings in Gunnar King and Melina. One saying sell, one saying keep. Will, what are you saying?
Look, bro, at this point in time, if we're not going to get in midfield, I'm more than down to keep him. Personally, I feel like we should let him go, do what he has to do. I would like a loan, or if we sell him, like a buyback clause or something like that. But realistically, we have to keep him right now. Our midfield is too light. We need him right now. He did pretty well when he came on today, and we can't deny that. He put in a couple beautiful balls, and he even had that nice little pass to who was it? I think it was Pepe. And I don't know, bro. The whole Willock thing is kind of like a hit or miss at the moment. I feel like he's improved immensely. But itself, you know, we need him on the team. We really do. We don't have anybody else.
If that was a Premier League game, it would have been a goal that he would have scored.
That was a Premier League game. He wouldn't have been allowed to score. Chelsea would have played their best team.
For the show now, we have to talk about the performance. Yes, they have won the game, but we have to talk about our players, you know.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just tally it up. So for me, it's keep or send on loan. Melina says sell. Gunnar King says keep or loan. Gunnar Express says sell. So far it's tied, right? Then you got Azan keep, Muhdin sell. Will, you're the last person. Say it again. Are you keeping or selling?
Keep.
Okay, so from us guys here, we are all split. Will was literally deciding back there and he's keep. So if the club is thinking the same way and they're all like split, we don't know what's going to happen with Joe Willock at the end of the day. None of us know what's going to happen. Now, out of the people who said send him on loan, are you okay with selling him, Gunnar King?
No, I think he could go to Newcastle, have another good season, and come back an even more seasoned player. I think if he's not going to get more than 25 to 30 starts, we should loan him. But also, I wouldn't be adverse to, if after those 12 months or that time on loan, if we then do call it a day and sell him and cash in for more money. I think if he goes to Newcastle and plays 25, 30 games and does what he did last season, his stock increases.
What if he
But
doesn't?
if he comes back and looks like he's a player that can do something in our midfield because he's developed as a player, then I think that's the best way to go about it. At the moment, with Partey getting injured and with who I'm seeing in midfield, he's better than El Neni. I mean, the only player I was looking in that midfield that I would feel less comfortable not starting over him was Partey, and now he's injured.
Yeah,
So
but is Willock good enough defensively?
Well, let Gunnar Express respond. Let Gunnar Express respond. Go ahead.
Willock can't play in the place of Partey. He's not good defensively, so we'll concede about 26 goals per game because we will have literally no defense in the midfield.
How'd you come up with that number?
Just a random guess, bro. But I mean, look as well. Yeah, hypothetically, Willock could go to Newcastle and play well. But hypothetically, on the other hand, what if he doesn't? What if he goes there and stinks out the place, comes back to Arsenal's worth about 10, 15 million? We lose out on the 30 mil that we could have got this summer. Or in the worst case scenario, nobody wants to buy him. And then we're stuck with another crap player again. For me, you got two situations here because he's not going to start 30 odd games a season, like you said. He needs to. So for me, it's a loan or a sale. You sell him for a guaranteed 30 million to Monaco or whoever wants him, or you loan him out. 50-50 chance that yes, he goes and does well. He comes back and he's worth more. Or the other 50-50 side of it is he goes there, isn't good enough, doesn't increase his value, and in fact actually weakens it. Comes back and we have another situation where we could have sold a player for X amount of money. We decided not to. The year later, his value drops.
Gunnar, you're 100% right, bro.
Look at Granit Xhaka. We could last season he was worth 20-30 million. This season, no, he's not. Bellerin, we could have sold him for 30 mil last season. You ain't getting 20 million for Bellerin this season. So again, bro, for me, I want to take the 100%, which is we get 30 mil for Willock, then take a 50-50 chance because I think it's a purple patch. I don't think he really is that good. I think the 7 goals were mainly down to the fact that he fit in really well with Newcastle's 5 at the back system, where he's got a lot of space and time on the ball, where he's in a 2 in the midfield, not a 3, and he doesn't have to be good defensively. Whereas at Arsenal, we're playing a 4 at the back in a 3 midfield, where he's going to have to be good defensively. He's not going to get the space and time on the ball, and he's going to struggle. So for me, I'm taking the money because then with that 30 million, you can go and get Bruno Guimaraes. That's virtually most of the money for Guimaraes or Basuma. So you can go and get a player who's guaranteed or has a higher chance of guaranteed improvement at Arsenal.
Yeah, can
guys, I have to. Can I just guys, stop. I'm gonna have to move this on. I feel like Gunnar Express made his point clear. You've made his point clear. We've spent a lot of time on the Joe Willock thing. We spent a lot of time on our midfield. We need to talk about other transfers.
Can we talk about Leno? How bad he was?
I'm gonna talk about Leno in a second, but let me just get the ridiculous news out of the way first, okay? So there is some stories today. Just because we played a game doesn't mean the transfer story stopped. So fake news, real news, guys. First story: Jordan Henderson.
Fake
news. Come on.
He's staying at Liverpool.
Fake.
He's staying.
Okay. So
smoke screen.
The article originally is quoting former Arsenal player Kevin Campbell and saying if Arsenal are going to go in for a midfielder this season, they should test Liverpool and get Jordan Henderson because we need an experienced midfielder who can come in, guide this young team throughout the hard times.
You've got Xhaka, who's a great captain.
Right. So what do you think? What do you think about that? I know the article is not saying we're going to buy him. It's just a suggestion from a former Arsenal player. But do you guys think his suggestion is a good suggestion? Would you be down for it? Yes or no?
I'll start. A good suggestion to me for like 2 years, but look at his age, and to me, we could. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's just, to me, it's just paper talk, and he's gonna stay at Liverpool. I think it's just them negotiating his wages and tying down his contract.
Okay, Gunnar King, yes or no to Jordan Henderson?
Pretty similar to Molina. I just think it's not hard to improve our midfield at the moment, and he's got leadership and experience. Could do a job, but I'm more once bitten, twice shy on the age profile of the player. He's just come back from a serious injury, which gives me concerns about fitness coming here, especially with the fitness taboo we seem to have with current midfielders. So I'd rather we go for a younger profile.
Okay. What about you, Gunnar Express?
I'd love Henderson. I think he'd be brilliant. I think I agree with that. We need the leader. I agree with what Kevin Campbell is trying to say, that he's one of the best leaders in the Premier League. Obviously, he's much better than Xhaka and El Neni as well as a player, so he'd definitely improve us. But we're not getting him. Liverpool won't let him go. I agree with Melina when she says it's a smokescreen. It was an Arsenal smokescreen trying to protect the fact that we're keeping Xhaka. So I don't think it'll happen, but I'd love it to happen. But it's not realistic for me, I don't think.
Okay. Aslan, thumbs up, thumbs down?
Thumbs up, but it's fake news.
Muhtin, thumbs up, thumbs down?
For me, I think it's fake news. I think.
Okay. And then the next player, Will?
I think he's stepped out.
What was the question?
Oh,
Sorry, I had to stop.
Will's still there. Will,
Yeah.
thumbs up, thumbs down on Jordan Henderson?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Gunnar Express, we're going to need your nuance as the German specialist over here at EGTV. The guy who knows everything about German football.
German Express, bro.
German Express, there you go. He knows everything about the German, everything around German football and everything. He's an insider. He's a Bundesliga correspondent for EGTV. Tell us a little bit about this American who we're linked to today.
Matthew Hop.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, look.
First of all, is it fake news or real news? Do you believe they would be in for him?
I don't know if it's realistic that like we're in for him, but in terms of him leaving Schalke, I think it's realistic. Schalke got relegated. Obviously, it's the team Mustafi and Kolasinac are both at. Let me quickly get his actual like goal stats up. I'll obviously talk while I'm doing this, but yeah, Schalke were really struggling throughout the whole season, and this guy kind of came in. He's a striker. He's I think 20 years old. Yeah, he's really young. He's 20. Basically, they needed goals.
He scored 6 goals last year.
Yeah. That don't sound great when you think about it. Yeah, and I understand that, but he's 20 years old. It's his first like proper first team season for a team. He joined the first team around like 6 months into the season, so he only really had like a bit like Smith Rowe, like where they were desperate for players. They gave him a chance, and he actually did pretty decent. I mean, to score 6 goals in that Schalke team is impressive. Like that team was appalling. Like if you look at their stats, their goals scored, things like that, they were absolutely appalling. So he did quite well. Again, he kind of gave Schalke a little bit of a shining light, but obviously it wasn't enough to keep them up. But he scored a goal in the Gold Cup with the USA. I think he's played about 4 games there. He scored. I think he got an assist as well. So he's definitely one for the future. I think I see him as a possible like USA starting striker in a few years. But I'd rather have Balogun, bro. He's 20 years old now, so he's already older than Balogun. And, you know, I'd rather have Balogun. I think Balogun's better. So I think something like an Everton, maybe he'll do well. And I think it's maybe realistic that we could get him. Again, they got relegated. But I think Balogun's better. I think Martinelli's better. I think even, you know, Nikolai Moller, who we just loaned out, is better. Even, you know, the likes of John Jules are better. So he's good, but I don't want him personally.
Okay. I don't think anybody else here really watches Schalke that much. Has anybody watched him or think they have anything to add on this kid?
I don't know too much of his profile, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. So that's why I asked Gunnar twice.
Rams made a great point actually in the chat. Hop scored in a team that couldn't create. Like they literally were shocking, bro. They were awful. So he did well for Schalke, but again, I'd just rather keep Balogun, to be honest.
Okay, so I'm just going to name some articles. We've spoken about Tammy Abraham, so there's no need to talk about him. Yesterday, I spoke about a goalkeeper who plays for Watford. There's no need to talk about him right now. Odegaard, guys, nothing new. Arsenal might keep the door open to still sign Odegaard. Nothing really new here. From Spain, of course, Marca. They love Real Madrid. Let's talk about what Brendan Rodgers said about James Maddison. How about that, guys? This right here is definitely not fake news. This is real news. James Maddison's coach has manager, whatever you want to call him, Brendan Rodgers, has spoken about James Maddison and his likelihood of being transferred away and why he was missing from the friendly. Brendan Rodgers explains the reason why James Maddison was missing from the friendly was because his wife recently gave birth to a child, right? James Maddison just yesterday had the birth of his child. Congratulations, James Maddison. He missed the preseason friendly versus Wickham, right? And this led to speculation about him being possibly transferred this summer. Now, nothing to do with him coming to Arsenal. He just missed out the game because he was being transferred out. You know what I mean? There you go. I left a comment on your video, Mel. Someone said they left a comment on your video, Mel.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
Big up to Ryan, right? And then so guys, enough about that. So the speculation around James Maddison to Arsenal because of him missing the game due to his wife giving birth has been debunked by Brendan Rodgers. Just letting everybody know. There's no need to do thumbs up, thumbs down on this one. We already know what's going on with this one. Everyone's saying thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on their opinions on it. But we have other conversations to discuss.
Can I
Lautaro Martinez. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Let me add on some to the whole James Maddison thing. For a bit now, Leicester have been implementing a 4-4-2 formation, which completely eliminates Maddison from the team. The way they've been playing is they've been using Samora and Yuri Tielemans in the middle, as well as rotating around between Ndidi and Tielemans and Ndidi and Samara. But with the whole Maddison thing, I don't think it's still impossible, just due to the fact of the way that Brendan Rodgers has spoken that he wants to play and how he wants to really run the 4-4-2 with Vardy and Daka up front.
Okay. Yo, Gunnar King, I don't know what's going on with your audio, but it's very crackly. So whenever you're not speaking, if you could mute it for me, that would be really great. And then, so enough on James Maddison. Finally, the final topic for the day. We're going to talk about Lautaro Martinez. I'm going to get everybody's opinions, thumbs up, thumbs down on Lautaro Martinez, and what you guys just think about the player overall. Because I think he's a baller. I think he's definitely if he came in, he would change our attack because we would actually have a proper number 9 who can play as a false 9, go forward, do everything, link up play. He could end up being finally having a replacement up front with the job that what do you call it, Giroud and Sanchez did. We finally have that type of like link up play with our players up front that can score goals. So what are you guys saying about Lautaro Martinez up as an option to Arsenal? Are you taking him? Oh, before Hope, I would take Vlahovic. Yeah, definitely.
He's a baller, bro.
Definitely would take Vlahovic, but he's going to Spurs.
Nah, don't say that. Igal, don't say that. Igal, please don't say that, man. If he's
going to Spurs, once Kane leaves, he's going to Spurs.
Please don't say that, bro. I love Vlahovic, man. If he's going to come England, go Liverpool.
The Bundesliga correspondent. Ram, you're the Liverpool correspondent. Don't worry, bro.
Bro, all I'm saying, is if Vlahovic goes Spurs, I might cry because he will bang goals for Spurs in it. So if he's going to come England, go Arsenal or go Liverpool, bro. Please
I'm going to bang my head. Anyways, Melina, what are you saying?
To me, it's obvious we need him. He can play the false 9 that we need. And let's just mention the obvious. The chances that Laka and Aubameyang are not able to finish, to me, he can easily bag them. And I think these links are real. But let's say, are we going to put the money on the table to go after him and attract Martinez in this current state that our club is in right now? To me, he walks right into our team and will improve our in-game management and our performances on the pitch really well. I just hope that we'll put the right bid on the table for him. And it looks like whether we'll pay 75 mil for him, 75, 80 mil, to me, that's in doubt right now.
So Inter want Vlahovic if Martinez is sold. Interesting. So are they preparing for Martinez to be sold?
Yes, they've been. There's DiMarzio and the Gazette have actually been talking about how Inter Milan have been moving in and out, looking for different strikers to replace Martinez, because Lukaku isn't looking. It's not looking like he's going to go to United or Chelsea at all. So what it's looking like is that Martinez is leaving. Do we know exactly where? Absolutely not. But is Inter Milan preparing? Yes, they are, and it's been confirmed.
Azan, you've already said thumbs up and thumbs down on this, but what are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, look, I would take him, but for me, he would be a luxury addition. There's other positions that we need to address, in my opinion. Would he be a statement signing? Of course he would. Can we bring in him and pay the wages that he demands? We can easily double up or pay over double his wages and what he's currently getting at Inter.
For everybody, he's on 60K a week right now, and he wants to go to 100.
Okay, so then, well, I mean, I'm sure we could probably offer him easy minimum 150 or probably up to 200K. So, but yeah, look, I would welcome him. I get Alexis Sanchez vibes off him. Yes, he's obviously South American, he's Argentinian, but yeah, I mean, that's the type of vibes I get off him. He can use both feet, he can use his head, and I feel, yeah, like he could come in and elevate our other attacking players on the wide areas, the likes of Saka and Martinelli, and even Smith Rowe. But I mean, would he be my first choice or my next move to bring in? No, he wouldn't. But I mean, yeah, but sometimes I guess, when these opportunities do come and they're available, sometimes you just have to take them whilst you can, because if there was any other big club around Europe or in the Premier League that wanted him, we would have no chance. Especially if there was a potential bidding war, there would be no chance of us signing him up. So yeah, so at the moment, if we're the only ones serious enough interested, I'd welcome it.
Okay. Muhtin, you always keep it short and sweet. What are you saying?
Bro, for me, there is other positions that we have to get, like right back, Cam. But if we get him, as Aslan said, for me, when I see him, his face, I remember, Alex Sanchez, Aguero. He's one of those players who always press the ball, who are not lazy, and the fans like, So I will be very happy, of course. But there are other positions like right back which are important, than the striker. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I gotta go do some clip ups of some of the stuff that we did today. Appreciate everybody watching. Melina, thank you. Guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere after the outro. I want to speak to you after the stream. And big up to every single one of you guys in the comment section. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Thank you for getting past 110 likes already. If you guys do me a favor, smash even more likes. We got 200 of you guys. If you guys all smash that like button right now, I bet you we could probably get to 200 likes easy. But yeah, have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And you know what? Well, I'll be bringing on some special guests over the next couple of days. But thanks, guys. Have a good one. Peace. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification